All right, guys, welcome to another edition of Money Monday with Ronnie, man. I'm so happy. Again, you guys know I've been talking about my Clubhouse fam. And so today we have none other than Mr. Sawand Belcher. How are you doing today, brother?
Man, doing great, brother. Doing great, man. I appreciate you connecting with me in this way, brother.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. So look, man, Sawand, you're a very busy man. But, here, this wholesale community, tell me, what made you get into real estate investing and using a wholesale strategy, and kind of tell us what you've been doing since then.
Yeah. So I started selling cars. Okay. Literally, I stopped. I dropped out of college to sell cars, and because I had gotten some success in that.
Yeah.
Literally 15 to 20 cars a month, and for everybody that knows about car sales, that's like 80 to 100 grand, a year in salary there. So I had been doing that probably for 3 years, and one of my finance managers just said, "Hey, Sawan, what are you doing with all this money?" And I'm like, spending it, and he's like, well, you need to go buy a house. You need to go buy a house. And so finally, after about 2 months, it was a Saturday. It was a Friday. I had sold 2 cars, and he's like, yo, Sawand, did you go get approved for a loan yet? To buy a house. I was like, nah. He's like, yo, just go leave right now. Go get approved for a house. So went over to state employees, like you said, and I got pre-approved, and that's what got me into the game. That first house was a foreclosure on the market, and it turned out to be a rental because my wife said that she didn't want to, my wife said she didn't, well, it was my girlfriend. She said she didn't want to move in because we wasn't married. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right. So I ended up renting that one out. Okay. Then we got married, and the next one that we found, we were driving around in neighborhoods that we liked, and we knocked on the door, and we ended up getting a loan for that one too. So that, between that first one and that second one, that's what got us started off. And then the third one is when we found out about selling contracts. We couldn't get another loan. We couldn't get another loan because we already had 2. And so at that point, that's when I heard, oh, you can sell the paper. And I'm like, selling the paper. Okay, I like that.
That is amazing. So you went from buying a house. Your boss pretty much had to kick you out the office and say, go get approved for a house. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't until your third property, you got ready to buy your third property, you figured out, wait, we can sell the contract. That is amazing. That is amazing, man. So now you've started on this journey, man. Kind of just update us, at that point, 3 houses. How many houses do you have now? What are you kind of doing in the wholesale space and investing space now?
Yeah, so I run my business like the car dealership runs their business. Okay, it's the easiest way to explain it. Okay, the car dealership sells cars. All right, those are the fat checks. Those are the big checks. Okay, and then they also service the cars. The oil changes and brake pads. Okay, those little itty bitty checks come in consistently, and the car sales is in between. So we do the same thing in our business. So we assign some deals. Right, we rehab and sell some deals, and those are our bigger checks. And then we keep some cash flow as well for our rentals and our Airbnbs. So, and that's kind of how I run my business right there. Just big checks and small checks. You need all of it to make sure you're running a sufficient operation.
That is amazing, and an amazing takeaway just to even think about something like that, man. So one is almost kind of like a one-stop shop.
Yeah,
everything going on, man.
Heck yeah. God positions you. Everything up till now happens for a reason. So there's no need to delete what happened to you before. And the car business was a big part of, is a big part of me. So literally, I just take everything that I learned: sales, negotiation, business structure, attitude, fierceness, drive, all that good stuff, and just literally implement it into our business right now.
That is absolutely wonderful, man. I want to just ask you really quick, for someone that is thinking about getting to the wholesale game, because a lot of people think about it, just getting real estate investing, period. What is one piece of advice or one word of advice you would give them to get started?
Start. Okay, that's it. Start. No excuse. Okay, literally, people say, oh, how do I get started? Okay, and I say, look, you got 10 minutes, and I literally say, okay, great. Go to Zillow. Go to for sale by owner. Call that phone number, make an offer. Boom. You just started. You're now a real estate investor. Now you just need to find a way to, to make 6 to 10 offers consistently every single day. Boom. That's it. You just need to start. No excuses.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Look, man, Sawand is a great follow on Instagram. What's your Instagram real quick?
This is me taking action on IG. I love for everybody to ask me questions, and of course on Clubhouse. I'm always on Clubhouse trying to give away that game and help however I can. Okay.
For sure, man. Well, thanks for joining us again for this edition of Money Monday. You guys have a blessed one.